Hello, today we're going to look at data structures in Java. So let's start. So we'll start with uh, an array. So to create an array in Java, you say say if we're going to define an array of countries. Okay, then to put entries into that array. So let's do this. Take note that index start at 0. Say United States of America. Okay, so this is how you declare an array. Take note it can be any type. In our case, we just declare an array of type string, and then the index for an array in Java always starts at 0, since we declare here that this array can have 3 entries, so 0, 1, 2. And then to iterate and just display the array itself, we can use the enhance for loop. So we'll say country, and then this is your array, countries. Then just do system.out the print line, which is the country itself. Okay, compile, then run. Okay, so we're able to create an array of countries and then display these countries. So of course, there are other methods that you can use for this array. But for now, we'll just continue with the other data structures, which allow us to insert item into that data structure, but it doesn't have a maximum entry. So basically, it's a dynamic one. So in Java, it's called a list. So to declare a list, you do something like this: list of string, and then countries, then new array list. Take note that there is no maximum item here, similar to array where there's a set maximum items of 3 here. A list is dynamic in nature and allow you to insert, remove any numbers of item. So in this case, let's try to insert again an array. An item into that list itself. So here we use the method add. Canada. Okay. Then the for loop is still the same. This is actually a generic for the collection type of Java if you want to just iterate and show all the entries. Compile, and then run. Okay. So on this list, we can also check if a list contain something. Say countries contains, say, then we could check just display the value of found. Okay, so it's true since this value Australia is in this list. Then we can also do sort it. So there's what you call as collections that sort, which allow us to sort the countries. So if we're going to sort this one, Australia will be the first entry. Okay, compile, and then run. Okay, so here, so the entries has been sorted. Then you can also remove, say, since Boolean found here, we could found, then say we'll remove it. Then countries that remove Australia. So we're going to remove that country on our list. Okay, so Australia is not on the list anymore. Okay, so that is just some of the things that you can do with the list itself. Okay, so next data structure that we can use in Java. Let's comment out this first. Is a data structure that allow us to store key value. So in Java, it's called a map. So again, we can declare a map type. This is the type for your key and the type for your value. Later, we're going to create another class that allow us to store a map of any object. So new hash map in this case. Take note the implementation. There's a lot of implementation for maps. You can look at the documentation that they have and use the appropriate one. For our example, we're just going to use hash map. So then we'll say the key and then the value. Say CA and then another one. Let's say okay. So we have stored now countries with the key and the value. So to iterate these values, this map, you use again the map entry. So you have the string and the string, which is the type here. And then say the variable is entry. And then our collection is the countries. So it's a collection, of key value pair. So then to display it, you have the entry get key. Then let's append the value. All right. So compile and then run. Okay. Canada, United States. True. Oh, what happened to the first entry? EU. Let's check our example. Oh, okay, okay. I think it wasn't, we didn't compile it, or there's an error. So it didn't take the, oh, so we're missing a closing parenthesis here. Okay, so you have your key and value pair. Take note. So what will happen if you add another entry, say AU, and then replace the value. So what will happen to this one? Let's see. Okay, so if you notice, AU now becomes United States of America. So what happened is, if you're going to add again another key value pair which already has an existing key, it will overwrite the old value. Okay, so this is how map works. So let's move to another data structure in Java, which is called set. So set string, say countries, new hash set, and then again, let's just copy this one so it will be faster. Okay, but of course it's not a key value, so we're going to use the add method. There. Okay, and then this one, displaying this, we can still use the for loop here. Okay, so let's compile. Okay, then let's run. Okay, so we're able to display, add the entries using the set data structure. Okay. So what is the difference between a set and the list? So if we try to add here another record which is existing, let's see what's the behavior. Okay, so if you notice, we put into Canada, but then on the set itself, it doesn't do duplicate. If we're going to use Alice here, let's change this one to Alice. Compile. And run. You'll notice is you have two Canada entries. So the difference between a set and the list is that a set doesn't allow duplicate, but the list allows it. So you choose your appropriate data structure based on your requirement. So let's continue. So aside from this commonly used data structure, you also have other data structure. Okay, let's comment that out. That can be used for a specific requirement. So example, the first one, the stock. So stock data structure. So countries, new stock. Okay, let's compile this one first to just uh, know if we're using it correctly. Okay, so it's correct. Then you use the stock operation on this data structure. So you have the push to add entry into the stock. You have the pop to get the entry from the stock. So Canada, okay, that one. So again, we'll just put this on comment here so that we can reuse the enhanced for loop. Okay, compile. Okay, then run. Okay, so we're able to display the entries of the stock. Let's use that one, the pop. Pop is get the item from the stock. So since here the last item that we push is this entry, so the value of this one should be that one. So let's just put a separator here so that we'll know. Okay, so if you notice, the value was popped from the stock. So on our stock, we can only see Canada as the entry. So again, let's look at what happened or inserting a custom object on our data structure. So here I've created a person class. Okay, and say, let's just put this one as public for now, public string name. Again, this is just for example. So let's come back here and then let's specify a list of person, say people, call new array list. So it's not just the data type that Java has uh, that we can use inside this data structure. We can also use a custom object. And in this case, we're going to create a list of person. So then we could say person p1 person. Okay, then p1 dot name say Tony. Person p2 dot name say John. Then people dot add p1 p2. Okay, then of course we can iterate through this list of person people, and then say p.name. Just display that one. Okay, variable p of type p. Let's see what happened here. Oh, sorry. It's not a string. It's a type people. Okay, again. Person. Oh, it's a person. Okay, then there. So it's also work the same way with map. So map, say the key and the person. Okay, so we can also store, say map of people, new hash map, and then of course map of people dot put, say, let's put here 1, and then the p1 which we define here. Just again map people that put 2 and p2. So then we can iterate this one. So let's just put separator here first, and then 4 map and 3 string person and 3, and then so you have a map of people of entry set. Then system dot out dot print line. We can get the key, and then of course the value is of type person, so we can get the name. Okay, file. Okay, so we have an error here. Oh, okay. We have an extra closing parenthesis. Okay, so we're able to display here using the map. Okay, so that is just our introduction to data structure in Java, also called collection framework. So for there's a lot of data structure that Java has. You just need to check what's the correct one for you for your requirement. Okay. So that's it. Happy coding.